What's going on, y'all? Listen, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm recording at work, because tonight I got, if I really recorded when I got home, that meant I wouldn't have had that much of a downtime for me, because if I get on here, I get to talking. That's at least an hour or so after I get home to do these videos, and then to edit and then upload, and then I just at least want a couple of hours to myself, because I'm also going to be reviewing, or yeah, I might review. No, I'm going to review. I'm gonna talk about it. The BET presents the encore with all them girls getting back together. Listen, that's gonna be a hot shady mess, okay? Because Keely gonna be on there crying. Keely gonna be on there starting some shit. We don't even like Keely, all right? And we just gonna see what it do. It's giving me R&B Divas tease, okay? And it's by Carlos King, so of course, so I'll be watching it. It comes on tonight after Sisters. If you watch Sisters, the new season comes on tonight. I might talk about it in my what it is. I don't know if I will actually do a review for, even though I do like the show. But, it's just time constraints and shit like that. But, hey, if I do a review on it, it'll be later. This will be the one that probably don't come right on time until this the encore goes off. The series goes completely off. And so don't get your hopes up. Anyway, moving on from that, let's just get into it. First of all, I have one person that I do want to shout out for right now. His name is Marshawn. He said he met me at the On the Run tour too, and I hope that didn't record, because I messed up the recording. Siri popped up. Anyway, Marshawn, he met me at the On the Run tour or whatever. Truth be told, let me tell you something. On the Run tour, that was like one of the last big concerts that I went to. Well, that was my last stadium tour. I hadn't got so spoiled by the stadium tours and shit like that. I just want real concerts to come back. I just want my bitches to come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a time. The On the Run tour, that was a time. That was an experience that I would never forget. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, but shout out to him. His name is Marshawn, and he has a podcast called FrenchaFullCircle, okay? FrenchaFullCircle, okay? FrenchaFullCircle. And it's basically about digital mentorship and a podcast to help people heal and to create and live their best lives, So it's like an advice and, navigating through life and navigating through this digital world and stuff like that, especially for young people. And older people can use it too, because, we always expand and evolving, trying to get our hustle on. So if you want to listen to a new podcast, he has a stream of each episode on YouTube, by the same name. The channel is the same name. I will put it in the more info box. And also the podcast is that name on all the platforms, Spotify, Anchor, and Apple. Okay? So shout out to him. Shout out to Steven Canals, bitch. Let me tell you something. Girl, my day was made. I'm gonna be, let's go in here. Okay. Put the stuff down for a second. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and be like, I just be feeling so great all the time, and because that's just not true. And that's not true for y'all. That's not true for anybody. We don't always feel great sometimes, especially when we're working towards something. And I've mentioned this before. I mentioned this a few times on this platform. Sometimes you just feel as though you may be being a little bit overlooked, or you're not being seen, or things just coming along a little bit slower than you thought. When you see other people just popping up in this new generation, and they just go ahead, steam forward and getting this and getting that or whatever, then you just like, am I doing this just to be doing nothing? And I will say, there was a time that I actually thought maybe I should just, change the way I do things, or do I have to change my personality to be, taken given an opportunity or to do this and do that. And granted, I have had certain opportunities that come my way, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And it's just that, sometimes you thought or you would think that it will parlay into something else, and when it doesn't, it's a little disappointing, disheartening, and it could be a little blow to your ego or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, either should I stop it, or should I just do something else, or is it worth it, or whatever. I literally have these thoughts all the time sometimes, okay? Because, I just felt like I was just being looked over. I don't know why, but just, it's a natural thing. And I'm being real with y'all. And it's like, and then I go into feeling bad because I'm like, you're not entitled to, you're not obligated, nobody's obligated to do anything for you and to give you anything or whatever. So why would you think this and why would you think that? But, I have to have people that I do talk to, a particular person that I always talk to about certain things that just let me get my thoughts out. They were telling me and giving me encouragement. And sometimes that's all that you need, people to give you encouragement and to tell you that, you need to stay who you are. And that's true because, and I've always say, once you get started on YouTube and things like that, you have to come with a fresh perspective, originality, and be authentic. You can't be faking it because your viewers will see it. And most of the time, what attracted a viewer to you is because, you do similar things that another YouTuber is doing. Or if one YouTuber is doing a review on this particular show or this particular product, and then you come on and you do a review on this same show and product, they want to get your perspective. They don't want to hear the same perspective that they just heard from another person, another YouTuber or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be real. You have to be yourself and just let things flow. Things don't automatically happen all the time right when you want them. You have to still work for it, and that gives you chances and time to improve yourself, not change yourself, but improve yourself and make yourself better, make yourself stronger. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that I have to keep on telling myself to get me out of ruts that I do get in, because sometimes I do feel like I'm a little stagnated. You know what I'm saying? But this past Monday, I will say, I woke up, I wasn't expecting this. And if you saw the video that I put up about the Uber or Lyft Chronicles, about the lady who was going through some things and she just needed somebody to talk to about the deaths that was happening in her family, and that it touched me. Because usually I don't care to hear about what people going through when I'm in the car, or for the driver to talk, just because I'm still trying to fully wake up, or I'm just trying to relax, get the stress off from the day and then go home. You know what I'm saying? I just want to vibe out. But, something said, listen to her. And I just felt like that's what she needed. And that's what I did. So later on that day, I'm literally 20, 30 minutes before I get ready to go home, I get a tweet from one of Stephen Cannell's. And he's the co-creator of Pose. And, I posted it on, my community page or whatever. But it just came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, and I had no idea. You just never know. He literally said that I was one of his favorite YouTubers that he watches the reviews for, and literally said that I'm always on time, because some people was replying back to him and everything, and it was just, that was a mood changer. That was uplifting. That really made my day and changed my attitude on things, because sometimes it's like, people watching, but they just don't say nothing. Granted, beggars can't be choosers or whatever. It would have been cute if he would have said something earlier, you know what I'm saying? But just to know that he knows me, which puts in my mind like, damn, if you the co-creator and you was watching my reviews or whatever, so that means you probably done showed it to some of the people that you work with. Bitch, what if you would have showed it to Ryan Murphy? Okay, bitch, and Ryan Murphy, I do American Horror Stories too, which is coming back next month, all right? And Ashley, after a whole last year plus, Ashley will be back reviewing that. That just lifted my spirits even more and gave me a little bit more oomph and encouragement and stuff like that. And just, saying that I'm not doing this just to be doing it. Granted, I never came on YouTube to actually parlay it into anything other than just being on YouTube. But when I saw how people gravitated towards me, it became like something that I felt like I could really do and parlay it into something else, because, you know, I didn't start off just trying to look for opportunities. And truth be told, it's not like, the reason why I'm staying on YouTube, it's not just for opportunities or whatever. It's because I actually love and enjoy getting on here, kikiing with y'all and just being silly, you know, because most of the time when I'm at work or, you know, just by myself, I'm quiet, I'm cool, I'm collected, you know, but y'all get to see this fun side of me. Y'all get to see this goofy side of me. And I just love the feedback that y'all have from it, you know, and the people that I affect and shit like that. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, it humbled me real quick. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. You know, I love seeing my YouTubers, and I'm sorry that this is taking a long time to get into the video, but it's going somewhere. I just want to put this out here. I love seeing YouTubers that I have connected with, you know, and most of them are smaller channels getting opportunities and doing whatever it is that they set their mind out to do. One of the persons that I'm really proud of, ScottyByNatureTV, okay? Scotty has come a long way, and truth be told, he should have been bigger than what he is. He should have more subscribers than what he is, but the way that he's going now, I feel as though he will get there. Okay, and he's on the right trajectory. Okay, the things that he's doing with the panels, you know, the boys night out, and, you know, having different type of panels talking about this, and he's interviewing people from, you know, blog series and, you know, other shows and stuff like that. I mean, web series and other shows like that, you know, bringing more traction to his channel, you know, having guest stars coming on, and then I just love it. I just love it. Like, he's gonna be the host of some YouTube show, you know what I'm saying? So I just love his growth. You know, one person that I probably never mentioned, and I want y'all to go check her out too, Jaylee's Corner. All right, Jaylee's Corner, she gives a fresh perspective on a lot of shows. In some of the shows, it's a lot that I don't watch, and if I do watch, I don't review. So go check her out. And her, Bondy, and a couple of other girls, I don't know them, but they do have a panel that they do, ladies first, okay? And they do it once a week. And, you know, I was looking at Jaylee's Corners live because it got into the whole mess that went down on YouTube. Bitch, let's just go there, okay? And that's why I was bringing all this stuff up, because it's part of entertainment, but this is YouTube as well. We can hold off on other shit, because YouTube got set afire because one of these popular panels basically imploded right before everybody's eyes, live, okay? And then, you know, they were streaming live and it just imploded, and then you're saying that you're gonna delete it. Listen, let me just say this. Do not get on here and do an Instagram live, do a YouTube live, a Facebook live, or whatever, and think that you can just delete it, especially if you are a popular person. Somebody's gonna screen record it and re-upload it to YouTube, okay? So it's never deleted from the internet, all right? I just want y'all to know that. So you will still have to live with what went down. And I was looking at Jaylee's Corner live when she was talking about it, and I went back, and, you know, the things that she was saying about how they do their panels, you know, rotating who each week is on a different channel so that everybody can get benefit from it, especially monetary wise, you know, instead of like this certain panel just kept it on one channel. I'm not finna get into the details of what happened because that's none of my business, and y'all know that I don't like to speak on other YouTubers, but this is what you, let this be a lesson to anybody that actually want to work with other people, okay? There is absolutely nothing wrong with collaborating with people in the social media sphere, all right? Whether it's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever type of content creator that you are. It is nothing absolutely wrong with that. To be quite honest, it's encouraged, it's good, because it could help both of you guys out, push you out, and it could work in advantage for both of you guys' brands. But if communication is not there, it's not gonna work, okay? There is no way in fucking hell, because I actually went and watched everybody's video in that panel, okay? And I'm not gonna put the person name out. Y'all can look it up, and somebody probably put it down in the comment. Because I've never heard of these people. never heard of these people, but it just exploded and it was all over my recommendation stuff. So I just started looking at it, you know what I'm saying? And actually Jay Lee said something about it on her Instagram, and so that's what got me interested. So I'm looking and I'm just listening to the bullshit that went down, and I'm just like, first of fucking all, I'm not about to be working with somebody that won't show me they fucking face. And it make the way shit went down, you don't show me your face and you can't communicate well. And it's not an authentic connection. Some people do get together just for business, but a person like me, I have to have communication with you, okay? I have to get to know you a little bit better before I actually want to sign on and, you know, do some work like this with you, because I have to feel that vibe, I have to feel that energy, and I have to be real, you know what I'm saying? We have to connect in some type of way, you know? So I'm just not gonna hop on this panel just because you say, oh, I'll watch you, can you do this or whatever. I don't know you. Give me time to know you, okay? Let me get acquainted with your work, you know, let us have a few conversations first, all right? Because to me, when you just hop on and you just, you know, out of the blue be like, oh, can you just pop on this and everything, and you've never spoken to me before, it's almost as if because you feel as though I may be able to bring you more views or whatever, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm a cocky person, but that's just what it sounds like sometimes, okay? You know, and people be out here doing that, trying to use people for their own advantage and not for both of their advantages, you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't like the way that whole shit went down, and people jumping to conclusions, and it was all miscommunication. And let me just say this, if you are a new YouTuber and you're heading out into the game, please do not listen to what other people are saying. If somebody try to give you some negative information about, oh, this person said this person said that, if you did not hear it come out of their own mouth or did not see it in a video or whatever, and they did not publicly address you and you did not see it, do not acknowledge that shit, because it could be mishanded information. It could be false information, and that's how this whole shit started. The person went off on this other person who was trying to lead the panel in a decent way. I saw their video. There was nothing wrong with what they did, okay? And after getting the backstory, there was nothing wrong with what they did. There was nothing negative said about anybody else on that panel, okay? And yet the host of that panel did not even, and another person on the panel, did a video without even looking at what the girl had said. I don't like shit like that, and I don't work like that, and that's why it further pushes me away from doing things like that, okay? Because first of all, I'm not comfortable doing that, but on the other hand, if it's somebody that I truly know, I do it. But, you know, random folks, no. If Scotty was to call me up and ask me to do something, if my schedule permits it, yeah, I do it, okay? Same thing with Bondy. Bondy been trying to get me to come on her panels and stuff like that, but I just, schedule-wise, it just haven't been able to work out. But eventually it will. But just random people, communication. And y'all been doing this how long and y'all don't communicate? You barely talk? You don't talk on the phone? You don't text that much? Girl, bitch, what the fuck? It ain't nothing but a business move. And I understand that. The only people that I can take that from is if I'm working for a network or whatever, and I don't see the head of the network. Bitch, when I was working with fucking OWN, I still had communication with them. They called me on the phone all the time. We FaceTime. We did all of that shit when Ambitious came out, and they paid me for that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do business the right way so that people won't muddy your goddamn name. I'm sorry that this just took... I'm sorry. this just, I might just make a separate video for this, because, you know, we really got to get into it. All right. You have to be aware of the things that you say and how you act and do things in the public light. You know, I'm goofy as hell or whatever, and I'm all of that, you know. And I can be a little vulgar, I could be a little raunchy, but it's not too much. But we do have to be aware that, you know, people do watch. People do watch. That don't mean change yourself up or whatever. That don't mean 100% censor yourself, but that means to think twice before you involve yourself in unnecessary drama that you don't need to involve yourself into. That means look at stuff that things about yourself that you can communicate better with, you know, that you can improve on, you know what I'm saying? Especially if your goal is to have eyes on you and to get opportunities and let networks see you, or different type of companies see you and work with them. They don't want that negativity working and representing their brand, okay? You shouldn't want your brand or your name sullied, okay, over some unnecessary drama. Now that whole drama with that panel, it was so unnecessary. Like, I am not finna be jumping up and, you know, defending somebody that I have never seen and they didn't say anything about me, and I'm going off of secondhand information. I didn't see the stuff myself, okay? And I just don't understand to this day. I'm trying to figure it out. It's none of my business, but y'all done put it out there, and I just felt the need to talk on it. How did the information get so misconstrued? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. And then when you look at the whole live where everything imploded, the host kept on saying, I didn't see it. And the girl gave you a 2 weeks notice and was waiting on you to call, just like you said. That girl ain't have to call you because you told her that you was gonna call. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But we have to, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I unsubscribed from some people because everything that they put up was about beef. I'm sorry. Everything that they put out, they was just beefing. They beefing about this and beefing about that, and I don't want to see that shit on my timeline all the fucking time, okay? I really don't, because it's not necessary. And then it's like old shit. It's old shit. And I'm like, y'all old as hell. Why do y'all keep on doing this shit? It just don't make sense. I don't see the appeal about it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get involved in anything. I'm just saying I just had to unsubscribe to some people because it's just ridiculous. It's a few people that I'm still subscribed to because, you know, I really do like them. But other people, it was just like getting too much. Getting a little bit too much. You know, you can mute them or whatever, but they really just brought nothing to my timeline and nothing to my day, and it's not fun. We're grown people and we need to do better sometimes, okay? Like, if that's your thing to just get on YouTube and beef, I guess. But it ain't me, okay? It ain't me. If you saw, I just got thrown off because so we opened up the study rooms and shit. So that's what it was. It was a patron that was coming past to get in the study room. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if you're gonna do something with somebody, you have to map that shit out. Map it out and put up a business plan. If it's only gonna be strictly about business and you're not trying to get to know that person, I'm sorry for moving this around so much. And it's not about, you know, becoming cool with them. It's strategically a business move. If you're going to sign on to something like that, you have to make sure everything is thought out. You have to have a business plan. You have to, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. And bitch, they was doing a panel each and every fucking night, plus doing their own separate things on their own channels. Bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. Especially if I work Monday through Saturday sometimes, okay? And then I come home after my work, and sometimes, and it's at least 2 days a week, I work until after 8 o'clock. And then I come home, and then I do a video after that. I have to watch the stuff, do a video, upload, edit, and all that shit. Baby, that is time consuming. That is fucking time consuming. And then you want to do a panel right after that lasts over 3 hours or 2 to 3 hours, baby. Hell no. Hell no. And I'm not saying I'm too good for it, but bitch, it's just not in my energy. Okay, I ain't got the energy for it. I ain't got the patience for it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's just gonna evolve into some mess, I ain't got time for it. All right? They was pushing that shit because I just don't understand how you do it. Like, did they not have jobs and stuff? I just didn't understand. I didn't understand. But you have to communicate with people if you want to work with them, and that should be, you should already know that. You should already know that. The main thing with business is communication. Put your business plan out. Get your thoughts together. Have regular meetings, okay? And that's one thing about Jay Lee's Corners and the Ladies First panel. She said they have production meetings. They map out what they're gonna talk about. So I suggest y'all go and subscribe to the ladies' channels. I wish I knew that, but all their names or whatever. But I'll probably put it, if I remember, I put it. Hopefully, I will remember. But if not, it's called the Lady First panel. And if you follow Bondy Blue, she has all the information. You should know that, okay? Just go to her for sure. And Jay Lee's Corners. But yeah, I just didn't like the way that looked. And now, you know, it's affecting you. It's affecting you because everybody is thinking negatively about you in the way that you conduct business. Bitch, and what, like I said, I'm not finna do shit with somebody that can't show me their face. We're on a fucking panel and I can see everybody else's face and I can't see yours. Oh, hell no. It's just not gonna work for me. But anyway, I didn't want to get too deep in this. I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna put this a separate video. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this, okay? And like I said, it's not me trying to get involved, but it involves how we should conduct ourselves on YouTube. And I'm not trying to tell you what you need to do or you should do, but it's just food for thought. It's just food for thought. But y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all in what it is.